Will LDBC or nothing, and welcome to another episode of Trill Will kicks Donald Trump in the face with a combat boot by me. Yeah, fun times. Three things I ask when I go live. Number one, make sure that you smash the like button. Number two, you're subscribed to the channel. Click the bell icon so hopefully you get a notification, let you know I'm going live. And number three, donate to the channel. Your donations are greatly appreciated, and it helps this channel to continue to grow and do the things it loves to do. And also, it keeps you guys informed of every action that I'm doing as well. So, again, make sure, number one, that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I create content on this channel. Number two, make sure you smash the like button to push this video into the algorithm because YouTube loves shadow banning the blackness in my behind. I don't know why. I don't care why, but Miguel can go to hell. Anyways, number three, donate to the channel. Your donations will be greatly appreciated. Thank you already in advance and all that. With all that being said, come on in. Let a few of you get in here. I got a treat for y'all today. Let y'all listen to some stuff me and my wife been working on. In the meantime, to keep you away from the madness, I've been working on stuff. Like music stuff. And that's cool. Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. Come on in and make sure you smash the like button and all that good stuff. What I tell y'all was going to happen yesterday. I told y'all yesterday, Donald Trump and this raggedy administration is going to try to push blame on Joe Biden and the Democrats, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. I want you guys to remember that the tragedy in Texas that claimed over 90 lives is Donald Trump and Elon Musk's fault. Piff, what's up with it, my boy? What's good with it? I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back who ain't heard me yet. This tragedy that happened in Texas is Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Doge's fault. I'm not mincing my words. Again, the mess, the tragedy, the over 90 lives lost in Texas is because of Donald Trump, the Trump administration, Elon Musk, and Doge. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't let them push and spin the narrative, just like they lied about the Epstein files and trying to say that there's no files to be existed. Then where did the flight logs come from then, genius? Why is Ghislaine Maxwell in jail for over 20 years then, genius? Because y'all are liars. The Trump administration sits on a throne of lies. That is all they do. That is all they've ever done, was lie in y'all face, and you still stupid enough to believe whatever they say. They tell you. You coming in here saying free Palestina like we agree with the genocide that's going on with the Palestinian people. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm not Team IDF. I want the people of Palestine to be liberated. Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal. The IDF are war criminals. They committed genocide. You spamming my chat ain't gonna help that message get out no faster than what it already is, dude. Yep, there you go, baby. Thank you. Because I was just about to block them. A throne of pedos. First, I'm just gonna show y'all something real quick. Y'all remember those January 6th goofballs that Donald Trump pardoned? You remember? Y'all remember? Guess what? Another one broke the law again and got life in jail. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this again. This is Liz Oyer, Donald Trump's former pardoning attorney. So she knows what she's talking about. So.
Hey everybody. One of the January 6 rioters pardoned by Donald Trump has now been sentenced to life in prison for plotting to murder the FBI agents who investigated him. I'm Liz Oyer, the former pardon attorney for the Department of Justice. Edward Kelly was just the fourth rioter to enter the Capitol on January 6 after smashing through a window with a piece of wood. This is him. Kelly was part of the mob that confronted Officer Eugene Goodman inside the Capitol. He also assaulted another officer and threw him to the ground. Afterwards, Kelly went home to Tennessee where he plotted to assassinate nearly 40 law enforcement officers who
Back to blue, no matter who.
Evidence showed that Kelly made a kill list, stockpiled weapons, recruited accomplices, tracked his victims, and plotted to bomb an FBI office.
Hold on, I thought they said it was the radical left Democrats that were the one that were dangerous and the immigrants. That's what they said. That's what Trump them said. Shelton, what's up, bro?
Kelly's lawyers tried to get the charges dismissed, arguing that all of this conduct was forgiven by Donald Trump's pardons of the January 6 rioters. But a federal judge disagreed. The judge ruled that the pardon applied only to Kelly's actions on January 6 and not to what he did after. The judge sentenced Kelly to life in prison, although of course Donald Trump could pardon him again. Kelly is actually one of many January 6ers who have been prosecuted for other crimes, ranging from gun possession to offenses involving the sexual exploitation of children. In virtually every case, the rioters are arguing that Trump's pardons wipe out all of the charges against them. In some cases, this is working, and in other cases, it's not. Either way, it certainly illustrates the caliber of person who Trump has pardoned.
I thought Donald Trump said those people that he let out, that he pardoned for January 6th were good people. Then why are they getting rearrested for other crimes? Okay, anyway, what's up, sir? What's good with it? I'm gonna give y'all treat real quick. Me and my wife working on this one. Y'all check this out. Check these out. See, Donald Trump wants to give those police officers absolute immunity like him. That's what he wants to do. But yeah, Kamala Harris though. Kamala Harris though, Piff. Kamala Harris. Wait a minute, babe. What's the name at? Hold on. Let's see. All right. Y'all remember that other track I made, right? Your body, all over your body, babe. I'm gonna try to lighten the mood a little bit. Your body, all over your body, babe. Your body, babe. Your body, all over your body, babe. Your body, babe. Your body. I've been thinking about you. Are you thinking about me too? your body, babe. Your body, babe. Body. Your body. That's me in the background. That's my wife singing. Detroit, what's up, bro? What's up, Mahari? Mr. Vino Gotti, salute to you, man. Thank you. Hold up, I ain't hear that part. Wait a minute, hold on. I ain't hear that part. Hold on, dog. Babe, did you send those breakfast? Did you send the breakfast? Yes. You got the tracking number? Send it to me and I'll give it to him. Hey, I'll get the tracking number for you, and then I'll send it to you after this over with, Mahari. How y'all like it? R&B. That's me. That's a track I made. I'm singing the background, and my wife is singing the lead. I'm pretty good at this shit. I'm pretty good at this. I'm really, really good at this. Really good at it. I'm really good at it. I'm somewhat like a producer or something. Yeah, we trying to bring back old school R&B, dog. That's why I be making tracks that's just old school. I like old 2000, early 2000 R&B. That's me. Producing, I've been producing, good God, about 15 years. 15, 20 years, probably. I've been producing for a while. Yeah, I got like she playing around with a lot of stuff on here. She playing around with a lot of stuff we got on here. All right, here go another one. I'll fix that. I just showing y'all what we was playing around with. But anyways, back to kicking Donald Trump in the face. Splice, yeah, I use Splice. I find stuff and build around it. I find beats and I find tracks I'll Splice all the time. Tay, how you doing, Queen? Yeah. NLSS, how you know about Splice? You a producer too? Yeah, I just take beats and pieces of track or something I find, a loop I find on there, because they're not copyrighted. I'll find it and build around it. I'll get my MPC out, or I get my keyboard out, and I'll just build around it, all the way around it, and make it sound way fuller than what it is. And that's what I've been doing. But anyways, again, I want to announce to everybody that's in here under the sound of my voice that's watching the news or watching anything dealing with the tragedy that happened down in Texas, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, the Trump administration are all at fault for this. The over 90 bodies. Hey, body is me. That's all me. That whole song is all me. I recorded it, Matter of fact, I did a live stream, got off that live stream and recorded all of these. Like the track to body is all me. It's all me. All me. It's all me. I did them all from scratch. That's all me. I did the track, I did the vocals, I did all that. Yeah. That's a classic Suitcase MK EP with a mute bass and Broom Street synth. So it's full. Yeah, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get real worse. It's going like I just don't want people to lose track of this. I don't want y'all to get caught up in the misinformation tube that right-wing media loves to go out and do. And this is what they specialize in: muddying the waters, make you not believe what you see with your own two eyes or what you hear with your own two ears. Tissues for MAGA, what's up, family? They specialize in misinformation campaigns, and they got Fox News, Charlie Kirk. They got all of these other these dweebles on the internet that spew right-wing lies, and this is all they do. They just sit here and lie and lie and lie, like Pam Bundy, Don Bongino, and Mashed Potatoes. Like these weirdos came out first. They told everybody they're gonna let go of the files. Now that they know Trump is in those files, they're not gonna do anything. Lewis Hinton, Roll Tide. What's up, Brody? But we can talk about politics in a minute, Mr. Vino. We'll get back on music in a little while. But I just want to get this out there because I want people to realize and see the play in front of their face. The play that's in your face is this. If a bad story comes out about Trump or the Trump administration, the first thing they do is they try to get in front of it by telling a barrage of lies. Or they do the blame game like they always have. They'll blame Joe Biden. Oh, it's the Biden administration or Joe Biden or Sleepy Joe or this or the Democrats, the radical left Democrats, all that goofy stuff. This is what they do. They do this all the time. They specialize in telling lies and misinformation. See, I think what people lost sight of is the fact that we, the people, we have the power to end all of this. But we got too many in a cult that don't realize that yet. And it's going to take us doing a little bit of suffering. It's going to take us doing a little bit of suffering to understand where this comes from. It's going to take us to do a little bit of suffering just so these idiots get the message. It's not us. It's not you. It's not me. It's not the Dems, it's not DEI, it's not trans people, it's not immigrants. It's not none of those people. It's them. It always has been them. Everything that Donald Trump has ever complained about is something that he's actively done or already done. We ain't just got to get Trump out of there. We got to get his whole administration the hell out of there. See, the thing is, what people lost sight of, again, I'm going to say this one more time for the ones in the back. We've lost sight that we, the people, have the power to change this country. Politicians are not going to do it. They're bought and paid for by AIPAC. They're bought and paid for by lobbyists. They're bought and paid for by fossil fuels. They're bought and paid for by somebody with a lot of money. And they're not going to go out here and fight. They're not. Like this dumb dude right here, dude from Iowa, this dummy. Right here, he's gonna be locked into the coat until it gets on his front porch. When those Medicaid, Medicare, and SNAP benefits, those cuts happen in 2026, he'll be back in here crying. Trump lied to us. Trump lied. I don't know how he lied to us. I don't. I know exactly how he lied to you. He played on your misinformation and your lack of intelligence. He played in your face. He used your emotions to get the best of you and manipulate a bad situation and turned it worse. And somehow, some way, y'all still praise him for it. But you blame Joe Biden for everything. How in the world can y'all live with yourselves blaming Joe Biden for some stuff that he had nothing to do with it? You're literally watching Trump sabotage this whole country, but somehow, some way, you found a reason to blame Kamala Harris or Joe Biden. It's the stupidest argument I ever heard in my life. I don't understand how you could be this stupid and inept to information, and you have information right there in your face. The same information that I read, the same information that you guys read. Y'all, they have access to this right in their face. There ain't too much touching Social Security right now, so you're safe there. Medicaid and Medicare, that's where they messing everything up at. That's where they done went in there with a chainsaw and chopped down everything they could get a hold of. These people are animals. Y'all got to remember, if you're out here, if you're listening to me and you vote Republican, you're voting for your own demise. I don't care how much you don't like the Democrats. I don't like the Democrats, but I'll vote Democrat before I vote Republican because I know which party is which. I know which one is. The handsome liberal, I'm subscribed to him. Had a former immigration worker who explained the deeper play for MAGA. I know what it is. It's going to lead to what Hitler did in 1930. This is what this is going to lead to. Who freed the slaves? None of them did. Slaves freed the slaves. Don't worry about it. Slaves freed the slaves. It wasn't none of your racist ass ancestors. Goofball. All right, don't worry about it. I got a question for you since you're so bold on your stupidity and ignorance. If you took a time machine back to the days of Jim Crow and you took today's Democratic and today's Republican Party back then, which one of them would look like which? Don't worry about it. Here's your question, and here's how you save yourself from going to the trash can. If you could take a time machine and you take both these parties of today back to the days of Jim Crow, which one would look like which? I know the answer. I want to see if you're honest enough with yourself to answer it yourself. So go ahead. Go ahead. Which one freed the slaves? The slaves did. Even your hero, Abraham Lincoln, didn't want to free the slaves. He wanted to save the Union. Remember that. Remember you're talking to somebody who knows the history of this country now. Remember you're not talking to some raggedy ass fucking podcaster just trying to build some, just lie and just scheme just like Donald Trump and them and just get on your good side so you can pat me on the head like a little monkey. I'm not that guy. I'm the one that knows facts. I'm the one that knows real history. And I'm the one that based my opinions on that said history. While you sit here like the window licking dumb fuck that you are, you won't answer my question. Rhonda, that is an absolute fact. They're going to be crying in 2026. I left a message for you anyway. Y'all smash the like button. Like, for real. For real. The white men of yesterday did not want to free slaves at all. Not Abraham Lincoln, because he said specifically, if there was a way that I could keep all the slaves and free the Union, I'd do that. Sound like he wasn't trying to free slaves to me. Looks like he was just trying to save the Union. See, y'all don't understand real history. You won't go back and look at real history, or else history is bound to repeat itself. And right now is nothing different than any other shitty president like Woodrow Wilson, like Coolidge, like all these other assholes, Andrew Johnson, the whole nine, the whole shebang-a-bang of shitty, dirty-ass individuals who happen to be slave-owning white men from the past. These are facts. In the 250-year history of America, there's only been one black president, and y'all shitted on him his whole entire presidency. Y'all blame that man for everything. For everything. And white men fucked it up. Like George W. Bush, Mr. Fuck Up in Chief, fucked up and put us in 2 wars, ran the economy into the ground, but a black man came and saved it, and the thanks he got was fucking dolls of him hanging around a noose. Yeah. Rod Neal, what's up, Brody? James K. Polk, yep, that's another dumbass. Diane, how you doing, Queen? Mm-hmm. Y'all gotta understand something. The reason why it's so hard for MAGA to answer direct questions is because they know they're foolish. They know they're stupid. They know they're ignorant. Everything that I call them, window licker, retards, goofballs, dumbasses, the whole nine, everything I call them is absolute facts. They can't refute that fact. But you know what's something that's common in MAGA world? Arrogance. Arrogance allows you to stay in your wrong stench and refuse to move from it, even though you see a shower standing right there in front of you. And that shower is truth. They're afraid of the truth because then they have to admit to themselves that they've been fucked with and they've been lied to and they were stupid enough to fall for it. Joe Townsend, what's up, bro? Yes, that's why MAGA is the way it is. MAGA is in a cult because arrogance. That's it. That's arrogance and racism is the 2 key factors of what makes up MAGA. And that's why I hate every last one of they stinking asses, because they hate my black ass simply because of something God gave me. I can't do anything about this melanin in my skin. I don't want to anyway. God gave me this, just like he defunded you of any kind of pigment in your skin. But God still made you. All they do is walk around. They walk around and they're angry every time, even which that's going to be their downfall. Mad Monkey. Y'all going to see. Y'all going to see. No, they wouldn't. Today's Republican Party looks like the Dixiecrats of yesterday. You're too coward to admit the answer. Like I told y'all, the reason why MAGA is the way MAGA is because of arrogance and ignorance. The reason why a racist is a racist is because of arrogance and ignorance. I'm not a Democrat, because I'm pretty sure you automatically assumed I was a Democrat because I fucking hate Trump. And I hate MAGA, and I hate anything associated with it. See, the difference between them and me, they got a stupid caveman Neanderthalic fucking answer for the reason why they don't like my black ass. They got a bunch of hyperbole and a bunch of whataboutisms why they hate me. It's a bunch of lies in their head. Because racism is a mental illness. It is. Racism is the reason why we don't have a single payer healthcare system. We don't have anything nice in America like super cities like China does, or high-speed rails that can take us one place across the country to the other in this fast of a time. But China does. The reason why China takes care of its people better, why they have a great fucking healthcare system, they don't pay they don't pay an arm and a leg for groceries, they don't pay an arm and a leg for fucking living quarters, they don't pay an arm and a leg for anything, they don't pay taxes on every little thing that they get, and taxes again, and then turn around at the beginning of the year to pay taxes some more. They don't. Because their people take care of them. Here, they're about profit. They care about capital. It's capitalism for the poor and it's socialism for the rich. Give the rich everything they could have and anything they don't even need to make sure they are good. But fuck everybody else. That's why the minimum wage ain't raised since the 90s. That's why that's why like the wealth disparity in this country is the way it is. Because people did what Lyndon B. Johnson told them. He said, if you tell the lowest white man that he is better than the greatest black man, he won't notice you're picking his pockets. Hell, give him someone to look down on and he'll empty his pockets for him. And these motherfuckers dump their pockets out for Trump. And they want to talk about identity politics. Trump is their identity. His mean-spiritedness, his dumbassery, his fucking carelessness, his ineptness, his fucking ignorance, everything about Donald Trump is them. They see themselves in that dirty ass piece of shit. They do. They do. Hey, Rhonda, they always been racist too. Racism is the reason why we don't have nice things in this country. Racism is the reason why we do not have nice things in this country. Period. Y'all think they just tried to get a uniform healthcare system in this country? No, they've been trying since the 40s. Every time it got shot down is because racist white people were afraid black people would get health care. And they had some racist doctor running around the country saying that if you just don't give black people health care, they eventually die off. Well, you see how that worked out. Again, tell me again how racism is not the reason why we don't have nice shit. We don't have nice shit simply because you're racist as fuck, your ancestors was racist as fuck, and you're fucking stupid. And racism is a mental disease. Because in your head, you made up some fucking fallacy that somehow, because you're white, that you have greater intelligence, greater speed, something makes you superior to me. What makes you superior to me? What makes you superior to me? What do you lead that I don't? What have you done so great that my ancestors haven't done? What have you done? I can name off I'll be here all day naming off accomplishments that my ancestors did. I can't seem to come up with a handful of what white men done or contributed to America's building. I can't. The architecture was built by black men. The White House itself was built by black men, black people. Black women raised your kids. Wet nursing. Ran your homes. Cooked your food. Did everything. You lazy sons of bitches didn't do shit. So how in the fuck could you be part of the innovation of America when you were sitting on porches watching black people do it? Yep, Diane. We're too busy over here paying for Israel to commit genocide against the Palestinians. And then they want to cry and bitch about everybody else. We're over here subsidizing, letting Benjamin Netanyahu think he a bully when he really a chihuahua. This little muck mouth fuck going over here blowing up hospitals and shit because he's an evil piece of shit. Period. That doesn't make me an anti-Semite. Because I can recognize that the IDF and Benjamin Netanyahu are a bunch of fucking war criminals who need to be thrown under the jail. So that Gaza can be emancipated. Like it needs to be. But motherfuckers are too paid for AIPAC. AIPAC done bought the whole fucking Congress. There ain't nobody in Congress that's gonna stand up for those people over there. They're not. They're not. Let's just tell the truth about it. They're not. All these motherfuckers are bought and paid for by AIPAC. AIPAC tells these motherfuckers what to do. Why do you think Hakeem Jeffries ain't said shit about the Palestinian people? Why do you think? Why do you think we keep funding billions and billions of our money, our tax dollars, over to these motherfuckers? I thought they wasn't about giving out charity. They bitched and moaned when Ukraine was defending itself against Russia. which Donald Trump is the reason for that shit too. Look it up. Donald Trump is the reason for a lot of shit y'all don't forgot about. The war in fucking Gaza, it got moved. The flames got fanned because of Donald Trump and the Republicans. Remember, guess what? Question for you. Who moved the Capitol? Who moved the Capitol to Tel Aviv? Who moved it? Who recognized it? Trump and the Trump administration and the Republicans, they did it. See, I told y'all the answer. They did it. Nope, Henry Ford did not create the car. He invented a way to mass produce cars. He did not invent the car at all. At all. The Wright brothers did not invent the way to fly. Sure enough, fuck didn't. Everything we've been told about history in this country is a whitewashed lie. And I'll stand on my square on that. I'll bet anybody on it. Anybody. I'll bet anybody. I'll debate anybody on it. I don't care who you are. I'll debate any of you on it, and you'll lose badly. I will beat your ass badly in a debate. I have facts on my side. Oh, Thomas Edison, he invented the light bulb that you enjoy. No, the fuck he didn't. William Latimer did. He just invented the glass case that go around the filament. You fucking liars. See how bad y'all lie? Y'all got caught up in American exceptionalism, and it's nothing but a pipe dream full of white lies and racism. Oh, black people aren't smart enough to create this. Black people ain't smart enough to do this. You're a fucking lie. Why, if black people ain't smart enough to create on their own, why do y'all bomb and blow up everything black people created? Why? Ask the people at Black Wall Street. Since y'all are so fucking smart, why can't y'all leave black folks the fuck alone? Why can't you admit that what you did to black folks was wrong in this country and you're still benefiting off of it? Therefore, everybody who's a descendant of slaves in this country deserves reparations. There wouldn't be no question about it. Why is there so much pushback against giving black folks their reparations when you just shitted out $4.5 trillion for people who don't even fucking need it? And you stole health care from poor people to do it. So y'all don't give a fuck then. And you paying billions and billions of dollars to Dumbo ears and the IDF. You don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care. But somehow, every time the conversation about reparations come up, we ain't got the money to do it. How are we going to pay for it? Fucking liars. Because you're fucking liars and you're disingenuous and you're intellectually lazy. You're intellectually lazy as fuck too. You don't even care. Y'all don't even care about being ignorant and bold about it. Just bold ignorance. This is all the Trump administration is. Bold ignorance. They think y'all are stupider than them. Why do y'all think Pam Bundy and mashed potatoes and fucking Dumb Bun Joniolio brought their raggedy asses out and said there's no Epstein file? Because he think you're stupid enough because there's so much bullshit going on that you forgot about it. But bitch, we ain't forgot about shit. If you got a mind like mine, I don't forget shit. I don't forget a damn thing. Nope, I do not. That's why I carry long grudges. Cause I ain't forgot, nigga. You may have thought, oh, that's water under the bridge. That was years ago. That was years ago. But wait. Yep, Diane, I want my money back too. And I got 15, 16 more years till I retire. And there ain't gonna be nothing there left for me to retire on. That's why I'm glad I'm doing what I'm doing now. Saving up for my retirement. I don't forget this stuff. I remember how careless and how heartless these motherfuckers were. They were hoping and praying that all this stupid shit Trump's doing to everybody out here, that it's just black people and immigrants that suffer, not them. Now, do y'all think if this shit Donald Trump is doing was only happening to black people and immigrants, do you think these motherfucking Trump supporters would be giving a fuck? No, they'll be right alongside Trump cheering this shit on. Hold on, what did he say? Hold on, Sheldon, I'm finna look. Hold on, let me look. I want to see what this dumbass said so he can get bum rushed again. Leave him alone. Let him stay there. Don't touch him, cause I like shitting on these niggas, bro. I really like shitting on these niggas. Don't block him. Don't block him. Don't block him. Don't block him. I want that one. I want that. I want that. Crazy didn't go. He didn't get real history, did he? Nope, he didn't. Why the fuck should you get reparations for something your great grandpa went to? Actually, it was my great grandpa, dumbass. I met my great grandmother who lived through slavery and was a sharecropper. My granddaddy and my grandma were both sharecroppers. Dumbass. Because you in your head think slavery was so long ago. It was not. My dad and my mom were born in the 50s. Oops. Why we should get reparations is because you still benefiting from the laziness of your ancestors. Crazy. You're still benefiting from it. Ask JP Morgan Chase how they made their billions or trillions of dollars. Ask them. Ask New York Life how they made their trillions of billions of dollars. Ask them. Because they were bought and paid for with slave bodies, bitch. You don't like facts. You don't like facts. Look at it, crazy. You sound like a fucking wounded bitch right now. You don't like facts, do you? Those are facts. Baby J, how you doing, Queen? Ask them how they got their money. You forgot about Jim Crow, Reconstruction, and the Gilded Age, didn't you? You fucking idiot. See, I know more than you. And that bothers your little weak-ass fucking ego because you're a fucking racist. That bothers you. That bothers you that Trill Will, a black man, is 10,000 times smarter than you will ever think about being. It bothers you that real history fucks with your bullshit narrative that you believed your whole entire life. It was a lie, dude. You didn't listen to nothing I just said. I literally just said white fragility comes from the ability to not accept anything that you done wrong or your ancestors did. You still profit from the systems that were created around racism and prejudice and slavery. You still benefit from it. Yeah, you still benefit from it. Donald Trump benefits from it. Everybody in the White House benefit from it. Slave owners, they benefited from it. They got reparations. Why did slave owners get reparations? Huh? I don't think he gonna say nothing about that. Yep, Benny Loco, salute to you, Queen. Not yet, Shelton. Not yet. I want him to get his ass beat really fucking good. I want him to take this ass whooping home. He gonna feel this one. I want him going home punching at the air tonight because you're not talking to an ignorant nigga. That's what you're not doing. You too busy believing that whitewashed American exceptionalism bullshit lie that was sold to you to see the fucking truth. And if you knew the truth, then your dumb ass wouldn't be in here arguing with me. Yeah, Piff, he believes that shit. He called me a bitch. Fuck him. His mama a bitch. He getting mad. That's why, Shelton. I want y'all to see it. I want you to see what happened to these fragile ass fucking mediocre cracker gods. Wait till you see. Wait. These fucking racist backwood hillbillies with the education of a fucking fourth grader is trying to compete with a dude with two college degrees. Yeah, let's see how this works out for him. It's not gonna work out too well. My intellect is levels way. You'll never reach this level. White boy, you'll never reach this level. And it fucks with you that I beat your ass in every intellectual segment allowed by mankind, and you can't fuck with me. See, you're calling me a bitch and all this when I didn't disrespect you. Cool. Your recessive chromosomes are showing, big dog. I know you mad punching at the air right now, crazy. I know you mad as fuck right now. You mad as a bitch. You mad. You want to argue. I understand. I'll be mad too if y'all got my ass kicked so bad by this handsome black man whooping your ass up and down the internet. You too young to have your blood pressure up that high, young man. You too high. You too young to have your blood pressure. Dude, it's oh, that's so sweet. Your little blood pressure through the roof, little Timmy. It's okay. You're remedial as fuck, dude. He remedial as fuck, man. He mad. Y'all look at him mad, swinging at the air right now. Just swinging. Oh, Trill Will, you're lying. You're lying. What lying? What year your grandparents born? In the 1800s. Let's just say that. 1886, my grandmother Gladys Johnson was born. Dickweed. My grandfather was born in 1912. Dumbass. It hurt, don't it? It don't it? Look at you. Look at you. Just looking stupid. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. Mad. You mad in your feelings. You mad. Hey, that's why Mexico's kicking your retarded ass out their country. Good. I hope they start locking y'all bitches in cages like y'all did them. I hope they fuck y'all up. Put y'all right on the border and skewer your asses. I hope they do. I'm laughing while they doing this shit. Get out my country, bitch. Learn Spanish, bitch. Yeah, get the fuck out their country. Take your goofy ass and your lice and your non-bathing ass on back over across the water where you can be racist freely. Look at you, all in your feelings. Your feelings hurt, ain't it? Crazy. Your feelings hurt, po little ting. Your feelings hurt. This intellectual Negro is kicking your motherfucking ass. Just admit it. It's okay, dog. It's a safe space here. You can admit Trill Will is fucking you up. Handsome, your daddy tell you that before he left. Sure he did. That's why my dad's still there, dumbass. What about that fucking trailer park you crawled out of? Oh, your mama was too busy sucking dick and smoking meth, huh? She can't even find her teeth. Oh, I forgot your mama was your sister, and your sister was your cousin, and your cousin was your auntie. Yeah, your fucking family tree goes into a straight line, yogurt yodeler. Cool. Look at you mad. Look at you mad as fuck. Look at you. Yo broke, disgusting, toothless ass fucking your sister right now in that fucking single wide trailer with dog shit everywhere. You got an old ass busted down Ford F-150 sitting on bricks in your front yard right now while you listening to Travis Tritt, regretting your fucking life, blaming black people for you being broke, you broke bitch. I make more money than you ever dreamed of, bitch. My wedding band costs more than what you got in your house right now. That's diamonds, homie. Look at you mad as fuck. Can't even spell no more. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Slavery ended in 65. No, it didn't. Article 13 of the Constitution still brings slavery as a legal act, you fucking retard. Because you're fucking stupid, that's why. And Trill Will is beating the fuck out your stupid ass. Man, it's fucking you up, ain't it? Trill Will fucking you up. I ain't got to insult your mama or your daddy. Because I know they both siblings. I understand that. I can just talk about that raggedy, rancid ass trailer that you live in that's sitting on fucking one brick. That motherfucker got some dog houses underneath that bitch. It smell like dog shit and cat shit everywhere. Smell like piss and old Pall Mall cigarettes. And you got your little poster of your favorite fucking hero, Donald Trump, on the wall looking like a fucking idiot with your Make America Great Again flag flying on top of your house that's made in China. Mad as a motherfucker that F-150 don't ride no more. That motherfucker tow up, motor tow out of that bitch. You and your sister Sharon Jean, y'all over here fighting each other for the last pack of noodles. You fucking goofball, and then you just voted away your fucking health care and food stamps, you fucking retard. Meanwhile, my black ass living in this 2,700 square foot house on 2 acres of land and go pull up and jump in my motherfucking Challenger and go get me some food from Popeyes just to piss your bitch ass off so you can say some more racist shit, bitch ass nigga. Damn, this shit's fucking you up. Which one you want to ride in? You want to ride in my Ram, my truck that's sitting on 30-inch mud tires, or you want to ride in my fucking Challenger sitting on 22s? Which one you want to ride in? Because your ear's going to hurt you riding the Challenger, because I got 2 12s back there beating down the fucking backseat. So which one you want? Because you come over here and play your little stupid ass microaggressions on somebody else who don't see that shit coming a mile away. You motherfuckers are predictable. You are predictable, dude. You marry a rich man, brother? You marry a rich man? Now I'm a homosexual now. Oh, look at him. Polo Tink Tink is fucked up, boy. Jesus Christ, banana. I can't believe I'm beating this motherfucker up this bad. Please don't hurt yourself tonight. Baby, he said I ain't getting no pussy. Matter of fact, I just got some pussy before I got on live, bitch ass nigga. Oops. And it was great too. And I'm gonna get some more when I get off here. Whoops. You married a man. My wife is fine as shit, motherfucker. Cake ass nigga. Look at you, mad as a bitch, ain't you? You mad as a motherfucker. Trill Will beating your ass in every aspect of life, my nigga. Good God, nigga, pull yourself up. Throw in the towel. Quit. Just quit, dog. Quit. Straight delusional. Okay, I'm delusional. I'm looking at my wife right here. Baby, say hey. Hello. Thank you. This man right here. Look at him. Look at him. Mad as a bitch. He is fighting tooth and nail in these comments. Lord have mercy. You cannot fuck with me on your worst day, big dog. You couldn't. Not even on your worst day. Mad as hell. Look at you. Cause I ain't fucking my cousin like you. Oh, poor little Tink Tink, man. Poor little Tink Tink. I'm Canadian. That's even worse. That's even worse. You got enough problems to worry about, dumbass. You ain't here talking about me. In your feelings, dog. You in your feelings. You're in your How's a Canadian gonna tell an American about real American history, big dog? Cause you're fucking racist and stupid. That's why. You're fucking racist and you're fucking stupid. And I'm beating your ass. And I'm kicking your ass in life. I'm kicking your ass in real life. My wife is finer than yours. My dick is bigger than yours. I make more money than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm more handsome than you are. I got more channel subscribers than you could think of. I got more people in my chat than you will ever have going live right now. Go live right now and see how many you got. I got 62 people here. I'm just beating your ass in every aspect possible. I'm beating your motherfucking ass. I got more money in the bank than you too. I got more in my retirement than you. I can keep going. I'll take the Challenger for $250. Going to a paid chop shop. Look at you. Just like spoken like a true fucking crackhead hillbilly, huh? That meth is fucking you up, huh, I crazy? That meth is fucking you up. Oh my God, see, I'm having the best time of my life. This nigga got more money than me. You gonna cry, bitch? You gonna cry? You don't cry. Don't cry, man. Don't cry, man. I'm just playing with you, man. I'm just playing with you. Psych, I lied. I ain't playing with your bitch ass. I'm fucking you up in every aspect of life, period. You can't fuck with me on no level whatsoever. At all. Again, I got more money than you. Big bank take little bank, little nigga. You ain't nowhere near my realm, dude. I don't argue with people who ain't in the same league as I am. You ain't in the same tax bracket as me, big dog. You ain't. You sure went like your daddy went exploring. Typical white racist piece of dog shit. My dad been in my life my entire life. My dad and my mom were married for almost 40 years before my mom passed away. You dirty bitch. Oops, I came from a 2-parent household. Where did your dad go? To go buy some Pall Malls and hopped over the border and never came back for your stupid ass? So now you planning to shoot up a school, huh? Damn, Timmy. Poor little Tink Tink. I would feel bad for you, but I don't give a fuck about you. Your dad wasn't in your life. My dad was in my life my entire... I could call my dad right now. Say, hey, Pop, guess what? This idiot said I ain't have my dad. My dad will laugh in your face. Now I'm stupid because I'm beating his ass with facts. Oh my God. Oh my God. He said I stay on YouTube all the time. Y'all, how often do I go live? I go live on Fridays, Mondays, and Sundays. That's it. Fridays, Mondays, Sundays. That is it. That is all. I'm not always on social media. I'm at work. Making on my 6-figure job. That's where I'm at. Since you in my fucking business. Right. This is a whole nother job right here. I get paid to do this. Look at this Canadian bitch mad. Look at you. You mad as a fuck, ain't you, bruh? You mad as a bitch. You swinging at the air right now. This man lying, man. He lying. He's lying. Look, now I'm a drug dealer. Sheldon. Stereotype tonight, bro. Now I'm a dope dealer now. You mad? You mad as a bitch. You mad as a bitch. You mad as fuck right now. You are mad. Tell me you mad without telling me you mad. You mad? Did I piss you off? I sure did. I pissed you off. He said, this motherfucker said I'm a drug dealer, dog. Hey, look, can you do this on your channel? Hey, look, I left that. He said you left this in Mississippi the other day. Yep, sure did. Look, another one. Hey, look. Yo, broke ass channel, can't even do that shit. Hey, look, guess what? Wait, look at this. Somebody look at this. Somebody take a 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 look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look, can you do this? I bet you can't do this on your channel. I bet you can't do that on your channel. Oh, you mad as fuck. Oh, you mad. Oh, you mad as fuck. I done pissed him off. Now he done threw furniture around. He took that folded out chair in his living room and threw that bitch, bruh. He threw that air mattress across the house. He threw that air mattress across the house. Look, Sharon Sheen, this nigger showed me. Oh my God. Okay. This nigga mad as fuck, bruh. He's mad as a bitch. Y'all, man, I'm cool. Your face tight as a bitch right now. I ain't laughed this hard in a a long time. God damn. Oh, this nigga mad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Yo, he mad as a bitch, bro. He mad as hell right now, dog. He is swinging at the air right the fuck now. He is swinging at the air, bro. He is swinging at the air right now. He is mad as a bitch, bro. Mad. Man, I don't know how anybody pay their money for this nigga's channel. He don't know nothing, man. You better go out there and chase them fucking polar bears, bitch ass nigga. Better go catch that fucking polar bear. Get out of here, mate. You better go catch that fucking polar bear, bitch. That's what you need to do. You mad, bruh. You mad. You need to go talk to a therapist. You need a hug. Benny Loco just made this motherfucker throw another fucking folding chair around his house. God dang. Hey, man, this nigga mad as bitch. I crazy. It's okay, dog. It's okay, man. I don't take none of this shit personal at all. I'd have to give a fuck about you to take it personal. Yeah, damn moose hunter trying to tell us about American history. Good job, bro. You made yourself look like the biggest dumbass of the night. Damn, Will beating your ass. Why you let Will beat you up like that, dog? Why you let Trill Will beat your ass like that, man? Why? Why, man? I got all these people in here laughing at your stupid ass because you can't get no super chats on your channel, dog. You don't call me a dope dealer and shit. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. What? 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 Look at me when I'm talking to you. What? You some bitch, you don't like me. What? What? That's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. What? You mealy mouth son of a bitch. You mealy mouth son of a bitch. I'm gonna whoop your ass and walk it dry, cause that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. Get my music. Oh, okay. I need that laugh. I needed that laugh. I needed that laugh. I needed that. I needed that. I needed that laugh. Whew. Dang, man. Why we petty? I love y'all cause y'all petty just like me. Y'all petty just like me. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. What? I crazy, what? You crazy, what? You look like a stupid son of a bitch. What? A dumbass. What? A mealy mouth son of a bitch. A lowly piece of trash. I just little boy this dude, man. A mealy mouth piece of trash. Me and my little brother be doing that shit all the time, man. Damn, Tanika. Shit, you just had him hit him with the fucking. You hit him with one of them cast iron skillets. Damn, you hate MAGA. Yes, I do. Fuck MAGA. Let's fry some crawfish, you mealy mouth son of a bitch. What? Canadian acting tough. I'm going to give you the thrashing of a lifetime, buddy. Look at here, buddy. Hey, I crazy in this house right now saying, hey, cut the malarkey out, bro. Look, dude, Cut the malarkey. You do it. Do it now. I'm going to give you a strongly worded letter. That'll show you. Do we hate MAGA? Is water wet? Does it bear shit in the woods? Benny Loco, facts. Facts. And more facts. More facts. 1 beer. What? 2 beers. 3 beers. What? I want Trump under the jail. Cause that's the bottom line. Cause Trill Will said so. What? What's this all of this about? Give me a shot of whiskey. 2 beers. Give me a lollipop, because I'm feeling special. Because that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. What? Now, this president ain't doing the best job of shit but stealing money. Yeah. What's all this about? I done made iCrazy run from the chat, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be that mean to that Canadian dude. That Canadian douchebag. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I did. I'm lying. Psych, I lied again. If you want me to eat this lollipop, give me a hell yeah. Hold on. I got to cue the music. Hold on. I got to cue the music. Hold on. It ain't as funny until you do this. This ain't as funny until you do this. This ain't funny till you do this. It ain't funny till you do this. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so. What? You mealy mouthed son of a bitch. You got to play the theme music, dog. You got to play the theme music. Then I can really get in my real true form. That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold, one of my favorite wrestlers. One of my favorite ones. Son of a bitch. I love it. AI crazy. Trill 316 just said I whipped your ass. I'm gonna give me a 4-wheeler just so I can play that music loud. Play it in my yard, man. I'll play it in my damn yard. Yeah, I miss the old wrestling days. I miss them. This dude is mad as fuck, y'all. I made this dude really mad. He really mad. Yo, I pissed him off bad. He just went and wrote me a strongly worded essay that he gonna leave on one of the comments of my videos. Watch. He's gonna leave a strongly worded essay on my fucking video, and I'm not gonna read it. Yep, Attitude Era is the best era in WWF for real. It was. It was the best. It was the best. Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. That's no problem. Hey, Shelton, you can smite me now. I know you had your hand on that double barrel shotgun for a minute, Shelton. Hey, Creed, can I ask you a real question, dude? Can I ask you a question? Why do you support MAGA? I really want to know. I want to know. And then my second question, the prelude, yes, I do, Creed. I could give you a great explanation why. And as a matter of fact, since you're being respectful, I can talk to you like a civil human being. I hate MAGA because MAGA stands for hate. MAGA stands for mean-spiritedness, vengeance, in a mean way. It doesn't stand for the people. It stands for corporations and billionaires. It doesn't stand for the sick. It doesn't stand for the poor, the disenfranchised, the marginalized. It don't stand for nothing but greed and hate. It's all it stands for. And it's predicated in their actions. ICE, kidnapping people in broad daylight. He ain't consumed me. I'm too smart. Creed, I'm too smart. See, when something is, like my parents always told me, if there's a place where you're not welcome, don't go. And I don't go there. I just watch y'all look like fucking idiots. I just watch your arrogance. I watch how y'all blaspheme against God. I watch how you worship a man when the 10 Commandments said thou shalt not worship any foreign or graven images. So you're breaking the 10 Commandments there. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Donald Trump lies more than I breathe. Donald Trump lies more than everybody commenting in his chat. Everything that comes out this man's mouth is a lie. So you tell me, why are you supporting MAGA? You're spiritually aligned. And what spirit is that? You must be aligned with a demonic spirit then, sir. I'm a child of a preacher. And you, friend, voted for Saul. You voted for persecution. You voted for people minding their business, working to provide a better life for their family, seeking asylum here in the places where the United States has caused all kinds of turmoil, to then turn and throw those people back to the wolves. You're supporting a genocide in Palestine. And you're using God's name to defend yourself. So like again, I'm telling you again, I have hate in my heart. I'm just man enough to admit it. Because I can get on my knees right now and I can pray to the Almighty Father. And he understands my heart. The same way he understood Jesus' heart on the mountain of Gethsemane when he asked him, why did he forsake him? And I asked God the same question. Why do I have to show compassion to people who show no compassion to no one else? Is it feasible for me to actually harbor hate for people who are mean-spirited bullies, who use your name in vain, just so they could commit atrocious acts to people? So how do you defend stealing health care from 17 million people, Creed? How do you explain that? I know, Jimmy B. I'm asking. You tell me. You tell me what am I, how are my eyes deceiving me now? Tell me that one. I'm watching too much news. I don't watch the news. I am the news. There's a difference. I don't watch the news for good reason. They're bought and paid for by the same people you support. So why would I listen to them? Why do you think Joy Reid and Don Lemon are now making rounds on the internet versus being on mainstream TV? Why is Katie Fang on the internet now? 3 distinguished journalists who have years and years in accomplishment after accomplishment in their journalistic in their history as journalists, world-renowned journalists, and now Rachel Maddow is leaving. So tell me again, why should I listen to mainstream media? Because they lie just like Trump do. They cover up just like Trump do. They demonize my black skin just like Trump does. They do everything that Trump does. They do what they're told. You're not allowed to speak truth to power. So why would I listen to them? You don't have to say God. Your worship is in that man. Your worship is in Trump. When you say spirituality, there's only a God and a devil. That's it. Lukewarm, I should surely spew you out my mouth. Yeah, that's scripture. Sorry. Yep, she leaving too. I speak in the facts. We don't listen to these people because they're put in place to fearmonger the shit out of us and gaslight us. So we always be worrying and worrying and worrying and worrying and worrying. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I got you, Benny Loco. I got you, Queen. Yeah, ta 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 ta.
Well, no, there was nothing promised to me for doing this interview.
Excellent.
Yes, everything that I say at this interview will be the truth. I met Donald Trump at some parties I attend that I was working for Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. There was about 3 or 4 times that I had encounters with Donald Trump. I was 13. The first time that I met Donald Trump was at a party at Jeffrey Epstein's mansion. There was an orgy going on.
God showed me y'all was in a cult, Creed. God showed me that I should never listen to you or anybody from the MAGA cult. Nope, because I'm doomed for hell if I listen to you. Sorry, but not sorry. That right there, the voice that you were hearing is a deposition from Katie Johnson, who at the time was 13 years old, with a Marie Doe, who was 12 at the time, that your Lord and Savior Donald Trump sexually assaulted and raped, and then folded up some money and threw it at her and told her to get an abortion. But tell me again why I should love MAGA. Did you love MAGA when they busted into the Capitol chanting "Hang Mike Pence," the whitest white man on this side of the equator? Did that wasn't enough to change your mind? Creed, don't tell me you light skinned, brother. Don't do that. Oh boy, don't tell me you one of them, dog. Don't tell me. Oh my God. Time out. You mean to tell me as a black man, you watch a white supremacist sit in the White House and attempt to erase black history, citing DEI. And you still, yeah, you gone. I ain't trying to save you.
Jigaboos, jigacoons, they're everywhere. They're over there. They're ready to sell you out for a little bag and a little bit of clout. The jig is up.
You as a black man, supposed to be my brother, is telling me that you spiritually align with a party of hatred. Then you, my friend, is a hate spirit. You hate yourself. You hate the sacrifices of your ancestors. And I wish you would have been here earlier. I'm talking about when I first started talking politics. You would have learned a whole lot. Because Trill Will is not like your regular ordinary channels out here. I deep dive, and I do mean deep dive to historical context and facts to support every argument that I made. Even the arguments that I'm making with you right now is proof by evidence. And I don't understand how you or anybody like you can tell me, a black man, that Trump is the way to go. But Kamala Harris, a black woman, she wasn't it. You voted for a whole white supremacist over a black woman. Not yet, Shelton. You voted for a whole white supremacist over a sister. You picked the whole white supremacist over a sister, an educated sister, a duly elected sister, a sister with a good record, and common sense, and a soul that works. You picked. I ain't even gonna get mad, dog. I ain't even gonna get mad. I ain't even gonna get mad. You pick a whole white supremacist over a sister. And you're cited by saying that you spiritually agree with this cult. You don't have to change my mind. You couldn't if you wanted to. Wouldn't even dare happen. I know too much. You couldn't change my mind on a bad day. I don't care if I was on my last leg without believing what I believe. You still couldn't. There ain't no way in 10 hells that I would align myself with MAGA or anything to have to do with MAGA. Nothing. There's nothing good about this party. It's irredeemable at all. The only person that should care about it is God himself, because he loves everybody. Joe Biden and pedophilia? I just literally played for you a clip of Katie Johnson, who has a real live docket, a court docket that has been registered in a court in New York State, that Donald Trump raped her multiple times. Multiple times. Not just once. Multiple times. He's a known pedo. You're talking about conspiracy theories when people say Joe Biden's a pedo. No, he's not. When has Joe Biden ever fantasized about one of his daughters? Talking about the only thing they have in common is fucking. When? Honest Mechanic, what's up, man? When? You're too blind to see the enemy in front of your face. What did you win supporting Trump? What did he do for you specifically? What has he done for you? Tell me, I really want to know. I do. I want to know. Trump was literally golfing this weekend when over 90 bodies died. Then he turned around and blamed Joe Biden for it when him and Doge were the reason for this shit. He defunded NOAA. He defunded the National Weather Service. He did that. He cut their staff. He did it. I don't care if you caramel, that colorism shit don't work. You still a nigga to them. You mean to tell me in your brain you can rationalize supporting a known fucking pedo, a 34-time convicted felon, a twice impeached piece of shit? You can do that with a good conscience and tell me as a black man I'm wrong for feeling the way that I feel for these racist piles of dog shit. Let me make sure I got that right. MAGA doesn't do that to you. Cool. We fucking hate MAGA here. And I just gave you a long ass fucking list of the reason why I don't like them. and I never will. Fuck them. And everybody in it, fuck them. Disrespectfully, of course. Fuck every last one of them bitch ass niggas. May the worst of the worst happen to them. Everything they plotted against all these innocent people, I pray to God that he gives it back to them tenfold. Every attack that the enemy sent towards his people, I pray to God that it's reverted back to the ones who sent it out tenfold. I want y'all beat down so bad that you can't help but to cry out, I yield, I yield. I can't hold out no longer. I hope and pray to God that comes to pass. Because this cult you in, y'all are the most irrehensible, most irredeemable bunch of fucking dumbasses I've ever seen in my life. I don't give a fuck who feels any type of way about it. Just your actions alone, the actions of MAGA, shows me y'all ain't shit. You ain't never been shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. There ain't nothing good about MAGA. Nothing. There's nothing good about it at all. You just said they don't treat you like that because it ain't your turn yet, brother. You better ask Rob Smith. Because they surely call him a slur and then call him all kinds of niggas in that damn bar when he was trying to suck their dick in the bar. I ain't pulling you from shit. It's your own choice. It's free will season. Free will tells you decide where you go from here. Where you go from here is on you. You can foolishly decide to follow this motherfucker to the pits of hell where he going. You can. I'm not stopping you. I don't give a shit. I'm talking to the ones who are redeemable. I'm talking to the ones who have a soul, who actually care about other people. Because all of the shit that's happening, I'm going to actually benefit from Donald Trump's tax cut. Oops. I'm in the upper middle class, homie. None of this shit's going to bother me. I'm going to be fine. I'm worried about the ones that have less than I do, that ain't in the situation I'm in. That's who I'm mad about. Because I have compassion for other people. And I don't like to see no one suffer at all. Nah, you ain't got to say you hate yourself. Your actions show that. It ain't what you say, it's what you do that defines who you are. All of these ancestors that we have that share our melanin, that laid the groundwork for us like me, people like me, little old country boy me, to sit on a platform that I built with my own two hands, my own sweat, and my own intellect. I built this. I did. I take pride in what I did here. I built this. I did videos and got over 1 million views on this channel. I put in the hard work, all of the hours of research that I did. I did that. I can say that with pride because I'm proud of what I've done. My actions show these people who come here every time I go live. My actions show them that I'm a person with intensity, integrity. I'm also a person who has compassion and empathy. And I also love everybody but Trump and Trump supporters and this stupid ass administration. Anything associated with this hate cloud of bullshit we got going on in this country, I hate it. Ain't no way. I voted for Obama because he said black not doing that no more. Just because you black, you one of them FBA weirdos, aren't you? Calling niggas tethers and dumb shit like that. You're part of Tariq Nasheed's cult. But y'all have no motherfucking standing nowhere in the United States. Y'all name FBA don't move shit here. At all. You're a coon. Creed, you're a coon. You're a coon. You're too weak to admit that. You're a coon. You're a coon. I ain't trying to change your mind. I don't care if you change your mind or not. I'm just telling you what you are. You're a coon. You're trying to appease the white supremacy. It ain't gonna work. They still don't like your black ass. I don't care how light-skinned you are. They still don't like your black ass. House nigga or not, they still don't like you. No matter how much buck dancing, cooning, samboing, tap dancing, soft shoeing that you do, these people will still feel the same way about your ass. That you ain't shit but a useful nigga. That is it. That is all. And I'm just the man to tell you the truth. That's the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. They'll use you till they can't use you no more and toss you aside like Byron Donalds, or toss you aside like Tim Scott, or toss you aside like Mark Burns, or toss you aside like that fucking weak ass dude from Cleveland, that raggedy ass jackleg preacher from Cleveland. They're gonna toss your ass right on the side like burlap and fucking rhinestone. They're gonna toss. Notice they ain't mention none of them bitches no more. All that buck dancing and soft shoeing, Trump didn't even know which one was which. Didn't know who was diamond or silk. Didn't know them. Don't even care. All they do is buck dance and soft shoe and tap dance. You watching all these sellout niggas around you and you decide, hey, I want to be a sellout too. Fuck what my ancestors went through. Fuck what Fannie Lou Hamer sacrificed. Fuck what damn Frederick Douglass sacrificed. Fuck what Martin Luther King died for. Fuck what Malcolm X died for. Fuck what Huey Newton, and fuck what just fuck everybody. Fuck everybody that have made these grand ass steps for me, just for me to have the freedom to go back to buck dancing. The fuck? The fuck? These motherfuckers think this is a hustle. I ain't made no money. I made $22 on this bitch. That's a hustle? I'm going to beat that in my first hour of work tomorrow. Easy. Matter of fact, I'm going to beat that within 20 minutes of the time I clock in tomorrow morning. I'll beat that in 20 minutes. Oops. This ain't a hustle. This is not a hustle. If this was a hustle, there'll be $100 super chats going lighting this screen up, $50 super chat, $25, $20 super chats flying up and down this fucking chat, and I'll be in here every 5 seconds asking people to pay me. I don't do that. There's more information shared on this channel than I do ask. I ask at the beginning of the show for anybody to donate to my channel. That's it. That's all you hear from me. Because I work. I got a job. And I make damn good money. So I'm not up here hustling nobody. I do this shit strictly from my heart. And if somebody wants to be generous enough to donate to my channel, cool. God bless you. And thank you. Because you value me enough that you care about my intellectual property enough that you saw fit to sow into what I'm building here. I'm not asking nobody for shit because I pay for it myself. This $300 microphone I got right here in front of me, I pay for it out my pocket with my debit card. I pay for it. This chair I'm sitting in, I pay for it. This house I'm living in, I pay for it. Oops. I'm not a Democrat, Creed. Oops again. You ain't gonna get me with that one side, two side bullshit. I understand the play. To get you so blinded that you looking for a Democrat or Republican that you miss the fact that the elites are stealing every dime from your ass. And they're just using a simple social construct to keep your dumb ass over here pacified enough to where you don't notice they're picking your fucking pockets. And that's exactly what the play is. All Donald Trump had to do was to appease to some type of self-hatred within whoever gets attracted to this MAGA cult. And hold on for dear life to it. And you motherfuckers y'all flocked to it like moths to a fire. Not only know that was your own demise. Yep, raping children is evil. Donald Trump is the epitome of evil. Donald Trump is the same person that walked in on Miss Teen Universe and bragged about seeing little girls' titties. Yeah. On Howard Stern's show. You know, like he went on Access Hollywood and was on that bus and talking about grabbing women by the pussy. You remember that? Talking about they'll let you do it. Then he got sued by E. Jean Carroll. And then got sued again because he lied on her and continued to lie and smear her name in the media. Now he owes her $88.3 million, to which him and Pam dumbass Bundy is trying to make you and me pay for. Yeah. 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 Yep, Detroit. I seen it. Tell me how all this shit Trump doing is making America great again. How are these tariffs making America great again, Creed? How? Started a tariff war only to put us in a worse standing in the world. Alienated us for all of our fucking allies. Pissed off Mexico and Canada simultaneously while bitching about a bill he wrote. How? Gas prices ain't getting no cheaper. Everything is still high as fuck around here. And I live in South Carolina. So you can't lie to me and tell me, oh, it's cheap gas. You'll fucking lie. Grocery prices high as fuck too. We got 3 more years of this bullshit because of you, Creed. Sheldon, who you telling, dog? Who you telling? Come over here trying to tell me like we don't live in the same fucking space. We live in the same country. I know exactly what these fucktards are doing. You still ain't answering none of my questions. See, that's the thing about you MAGAs. Y'all run from accountability. Y'all run from it. You run from it. Run from the hills. So when I was a Democrat, I was voting off superficial things. That wasn't a cult. Name one Democratic president that led us into a recession. I'll wait. Only one I could think of in my lifetime was Jimmy Carter. And that was because he was cleaning up Nixon's bullshit. Go ahead. Name one. Name a president in your lifetime that's led us to a recession that wasn't a Republican. Name one. You ain't going to. Yep, Detroit. Exactly. So he's trying to say the Democratic Party was a cult. No. You 42 years old, you should know better. You should know better, young man. You should know better. I'm 4 years older than you, almost 5 years older than you. You should know better, dog. I'm disgusted. You should know better. You should have enough wherewithal to know that, man, you shouldn't hit your wagon to a bunch of fucking cultists who hate black people. See, this is the main reason why I be doing political videos on YouTube. Because our people are fucking lost. Everybody ain't gonna make it. It breaks my heart to see what you write. You trying to justify turning yourself into a pretzel and you still ain't answering none of my questions. What has Donald Trump done for you? What has MAGA done for you? And it's nothing. You and I both know that. You're holding on to it because of arrogance and ignorance. That's why. Because you think there's something there and it's not. It's nothing but the same old fucking trick that has been played by multiple presidents: Nixon, Ronald Reagan, Bush, Coolidge, Woodrow Wilson, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. The whole list goes on. Andrew Jackson, the whole nine, all of them. The same lie. It's been the same bullshit lie since the Civil War. Been the same bullshit lie. MAGA allows you to hate people that you don't like. You tired of hearing that story because it's a fact. A fact don't change. A lie does. Just like there's no Epstein files suddenly. Or I didn't know that cutting NOAA and the National Weather Service was going to lead to 90 deaths. I didn't know that. It was Joe Biden's fault. Where is the president at? Playing golf. Make America Great Again came from the Klan. Hold on. Don't worry. I'll show you. I show receipts. It derived from the America First movement that was during the early 40s, with the idea that the true version of America is an America that looks like me. The American fantasy I imagined existed before I was deluded with other races of other people. Try to get over it. Yeah, you sell your kids out. You failing your children. I'll never tell my kids that shit. Ever. I tell my kids real history. My children know real history. Make America Great Again came from the Klan. America First came from the Klan. All this shit is in deep dive into racism. Ronald Reagan tried that in the 80s. Bill Clinton tried it in 92. Yep. That's why it's research. That's why it's research. You're blind, sir. You living a life of ignorance, big dog. Yep, Creed, you're absolutely right. Because I just told you why. You support people who don't like elderly people or kids, or like women having autonomy over their own bodies. You don't want people to have health care. You don't want babies at school to eat. You don't want the sick to have access to health care. That's why I don't like you. You are a representation of everything that I hate. Notice I didn't even say anything about skin color because I don't have to. Because I'm not a racist. I'm just saying. Everybody in this room right now is looking at you like, huh? The fuck is you trying to generalize this shit, make it sound like it's something good? It's nothing good about this shit. You haven't answered one of my questions. Not one. Right, Tissues. I told y'all at the beginning of the show, I told y'all, the cult of MAGA uses the Make America Great Again slogan as a part of their lives. That's their identity. And they want to talk about Dems using identity politics. That is the epitome of identity politics. That's what they do. Yep, Radical North. Facts. That was in 1944. And then in 1945, they used it here. And in 1939, they had a whole Nazi rally in the middle of Madison Square Garden. Hold on, Shelton. I got a quick. I'm so glad they said that because Ashley, the queen of knowledge, go ahead and expound on prejudice versus racism. Shall you? Okay. And go.
Who don't know the difference between prejudice and racism. And if you can't see that problem, then you can't see the difference or your place in it. So here's the truth. Prejudice is personal. It's what any one of us can carry. It's bias, distrust, fear, dislike. Anyone can have it. Black people can be prejudiced against white people. Latino people can be prejudiced against Asian people. It's universal, but it lives in us as individuals. Now, racism is different. Racism is power. When those personal biases get written into laws, policies, institutions, is when prejudice becomes the rule, not just a feeling. When bias determines who gets hired, who gets sentenced longer, who gets approved for the home loan, who's safe in their own neighborhood, who lives, who dies. In America, racism isn't just someone hurling slurs. It's zoning laws that force Black families into redline neighborhoods. It's banks denying mortgages based on the color of your skin. It's schools funded by property taxes in segregated districts. It's policing that treats some communities as war zones. It's health disparities that mean Black mothers are more likely to die giving birth. That's not about individual hate. That's about systems built to work for one group against others. It's structural, see? And here's where the conversation gets really hard. Because when you say racism, many white people think, oh, you're saying I'm a bad person. They hear blame, they hear accusations. They go straight into defense mode. I'm not racist. I never owned slaves. I have a Black friend. My family was poor too. It becomes about their feelings, right? About their need to be seen as good. About being the victim in the conversation. But here's the reality. Nobody's asking you to carry the full guilt of your ancestors. What people want is for you to see the legacy of those choices. Because those systems didn't just disappear. They evolved, they adapted, they're still here. And many benefit without ever asking why. So when you make the conversation about your discomfort, you're avoiding the truth. It's easier to say, stop calling me racist, than to ask how racism is still working in my favor. It's easier to focus on your hurt feelings than somebody else's lived reality. That's the privilege. Being able to walk away when the talk gets hard. Because the people most hurt by racism, we don't get to walk away. Yes, Black people can have prejudice. Any group can. But Black prejudice doesn't decide who gets the job. It doesn't decide who gets approved for the loan. It doesn't write the policies. It doesn't call the shots in a courtroom. That's the difference. And this matters because naming it is the first step in changing it. If you think racism is just hate in someone's heart, you're completely missing the point. Racism is how a society chooses to organize advantage and disadvantage. who it protects, who it punishes, who it uplifts, and who it leaves behind. So if you feel defensive when you hear about racism, pause and ask why. Ask who benefits if you stay defensive. Ask who gains if you make the conversation about you versus the system. Because racism isn't just an insult, it's not a personal failure either. It's a structure, one that was built, one that can be unbuilt, but only if we're willing to be honest about what it is and who it serves. So
Her name is Ashley the Baroness on Instagram and on TikTok. And I love her videos. Love them. Chock full of facts. She tells me where to go look all the time. And I go look. And I dig. And I dig some more. All she has to do is tell me where to go. You get where I'm going now? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I go where she tells me to go. Now, if that wasn't the greatest freaking example of how to explain the difference between racism and prejudice, I don't know what is. I know I'm prejudiced, but I have an educated prejudice for the way I feel, why I feel the way I feel. Racism is a structure set up with prejudice. Just so my black ass can't get that home loan, or my black ass can't have access to the GI Bill that I rightfully earned, even after fighting in a war that I didn't cause. I got you, Sheldon. Hey, Radical North, salute to you, man. Nah, Justin, I can't. I can't be a friend with a Trump supporter. I can't. I can't do it, dog. And salute to you, Creed, in the super chat. I can't. I can't. My values, my morals can't allow me to do that. I can't. I cut off family members. Hear me good. Hear me good. I cut off family members for believing this shit. I cut off family members for this shit. That's how much I believe in it. Because my life is affected by it. My kids' lives are affected by it. My granddaughters' lives are affected by it. I got a lot riding on this shit. So therefore, my shit comes from a personal place. It ain't just because I'm getting up here because I got a camera and a microphone that I'm just saying I hate somebody just because. That ain't it. I hate Trump for all kinds of reasons. He gave me more than enough reasons not to like his stupid ass. But his supporters, boy. My Lord in heaven. My Lord today. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. My realness ain't gonna allow me to be in the same room with you. Cause I'm gonna wanna throw your ass over a table and be like, how the fuck can you vote for this shit? And then tell me with a straight face that you care about my kids. See, I don't have too many friends. I don't. And it's for good reason too. Because I live by a different creed than most people do. It's what your actions do that determines our level of friendship in my life. That's what it is. And if your actions don't line up with my morals or my beliefs, yeah, we can be associates. I can say what's up to you. That's as far as it go. But calling me when you need me, nah, ain't there. You ain't gonna find me there. Because I love other people. Whether we agree politically or not, that's the least deterrent thing on my list of reasons why not to fuck with you. That's the least of it. But if you can align yourself with a party that displays as much hatred as MAGA, then yeah, we can't be friends. We can't. Nope. Can't. Not in any hemisphere at all. Like I said, the difference between me and MAGA is I can intellectually explain the reasons why I feel what I feel with context and evidence and receipts. I can give you receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt till I'm blue in the face. I can show you examples of why I hate MAGA or why I hate Donald Trump. I can show you. I can show you the over 90 bodies in Texas that Donald Trump went and played golf and not give a fuck about these damn people. Or when those bodies came from overseas and the president's supposed to receive those bodies because I done 8th and I duty when I was in the Marine Corps. And this motherfucker was golfing. And I ain't forgot when he called POWs suckers and losers when he was talking about John McCain. Did I like John McCain as a politician? Fuck no. But one thing I can say about John McCain, he was a decent human being though. See, we don't have to fucking agree politically on anything. We don't. John McCain was a decent human being. That man got out of his bed from a hospital, walked to the Senate floor and voted no from stealing health care from babies, from mothers, from black folks. The man literally got out of his hospital bed, fighting for his life, to come and vote. I ain't got nothing but respect for it. John McCain wouldn't have done none of this shit. John McCain was actually a decent human being. Do we identify as far as his policies and shit? No, we don't. We don't have to. That's the beautiful thing about being an American, I thought. But I can see through action that John McCain was a decent human being. And that's enough for me. So I don't have to align with his political views. I don't. But John McCain was a decent human being. He was a good man. And may God give him mercy, and may he has the most pleasant afterlife, because he deserved that. I can say that. Trump, MAGA, Trump administration, no, I can't say none of that shit at all. Their actions show me they're despicable pieces of shit. They show me every time. From the press secretary all the way up to the president. Every single one of these dumb fucks in this administration are soulless, heartless pieces of shit. Unqualified, mediocre, racist, and dumb. All of them. Every single, there's not a redeemable soul in the White House right now. There's not one. Not one. Not one. You can't show me one. You can't show me one. You can't show me one at all. You can't show me one. Mediocre. Mediocrity.
Strong arm.
Get ready, get ready,
Strong arm.
get ready, get ready. I caught chills when I heard this track, man. It just says the South. It breathes the South. From blues legends to the grandma in the kitchen cooking the chitlins, collard greens, cabbage, cornbread, man. Let's make it happen, baby. From my ghetto to your ghetto. Yeah. Uprooted through these muddy waters.
Oh, I can explain that one right after I get done listening to my brother's track. This is Mr. Shelton, y'all, and he's rapping on this. I can explain that, Creed. That's easy. That's easy work. I just explained it to you. You can't comprehend my answer. I just literally just explained it to you.
so I pay homage to Muddy Waters and all the blues godfathers. Shout out to Tyrone Armstrong who spun strong on. See how they flavors mix over some crazy shit. I'm from the land where the bricks chipped off. Cause sometimes these niggas miss when they empty clips off. Better bring your heater.
That's better.
Fuck a two-seater. This big body lax, man. I need some room to breathe. Cause I tend to get inspired by that high quality reefer. My grandma say it's poison that I'm pumping out my speakers. And I'm more dirty than father leaders lying underneath us. She in church like holy Jesus. The teachers couldn't teach us and the preachers couldn't reach us. So they treat us like a wildlife society of environmental creatures. But I love the South. It's in the heart of Mississippi where I grew my immaculate ghetto features and I'm proud.
What you know about that old car with new rims? What you know about the blues and gold grills?
What you know about step shows, Cadillacs, and the gangsta grills? He gets so. Y'all, here goes Shelton right here, dog. Here go my dog, Shelton. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, Shelton.
I'm from the South where my ancestors big cotton. 400 years later and shit is
Still rotten.
we ain't in cotton fields. But niggas shoot to kill. It's drilling them killing fields and niggas is killing steel.
Each other.
Over money and foolishness. Who got the flash car? Or who got the flash chick? Or other bullshit that make brothers poor shit. I don't trust the preacher man to teach from the pulpit. And it's a constant struggle trying to keep out of trouble. You try to rise to the top without them popping your bubble. And make your cash on the double before you crash through the rubble. And don't step on people's toes cause you're asking for trouble. We predisposed to eating chicken and
Chitterlings. Go on, Shelton.
In the South, we're cornbread and collard greens. But nowadays, young niggas got dollar dreams and go to hell in jail with all kind of dollar schemes.
It's the South.
What you know about that old car with new rims? What you know about the blues and gold grills? What you know about the
Hey, Cadillacs with the gangsta grill. It gets so real in this. Come on, Shelton. Talk to the people.
What more could you ask for?
Hey, hey, yeah.
Went from after school rushing to the candy lady yard to pulling up on 26's candy coated cars. Gangsta grills, Friday nights, karaoke balls. The dreams of getting
Come on, Shelton.
balling hard tomorrow. But never let the mighty dollar define who you are. You might find
I'm waiting on
yourself
Shelton to come back on that mic. He about to come in a second.
On the way to Raymond,
He on the way in a second. En route.
Johnny Law asking, boy, who you
Talk to
think
us,
you
Shelton.
are?
Remember Sunday weekends
In the park,
when the kiddies leave.
blunt start the spot.
And it's all cool.
No,
JPD, so toss me a brew.
and a little something to eat
Cause the line got some ribs on the grill.
on the grill.
And I'm tripping like I did me a peel.
Bet yet and still
Everything gon' chill.
on chill. That's my brother Shelton, goddammit. That's my motherfucking brother. Yeah. That's my motherfucking brother, nigga. Yeah. Proud about it. Proud. This the album.
What more could you ask for? Hey, yeah.
Nah, not by blood, but that's my brother. That's my brother Shelton. It's on Bandcamp. Type in the Love and Justice Project, and you'll find my brother. And to send him a donation, you can get the album too. The whole album rock. And I still listen to it. Yeah. I still listen to it. Teresa, they won't. That's the problem. They want to give out their so-called knowledge without accepting knowledge because they think their way is the only way. And that's it. That's all. Now, Creed asked me a question. Creed said that, let me go back up to your question. You said, let's see. You said, let me see. Where your question go? What's the difference between the hate you have for them and the hate they have for me? The hate they have for me has nothing to do with any action I may have committed against them. The hatred I have for them is because of shit they done because of me, in spite of me. That's where the disconnect, the disconnect right there, my friend, is. I have a justifiable reason as to why I feel the way I feel. My hatred is built on evidence. Their hatred is built on their fear of me. There's a difference, a stark difference. Because mine isn't intellectually backed up with facts and receipts. I can go back to a particular moment in time and to a bill like the passage of this big, beautiful scam. That's you. Defunding NOAA and the National Weather Service. That's you again. This shit about to change up again because I got to charge my phone. It's about to die. Let me my mic out. Let me put this back. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me still. Make sure y'all can hear me still. Gotta charge my me still. Oh yeah, y'all can still hear me. Cool. Tissues for MAGA. Y'all can still hear me? Richard, what's up with it, family? Y'all can still hear me? Okay, good. Cool. Okay. So, that good old sound you heard was this from this Rode NT-USB Plus. This is what you need if you're a podcaster. If you want clear, concise, and water freaking sound with no interruptions, no noise, no background noise, get this. This thing is amazing. It does the job. It does the job. It has its own built-in preamp too. It's great. Renee, how you doing, Queen? That thing is amazing. I love it. Now, again, hate is hate no matter the form. So, you have educated hate and you have dumbass hate like MAGA. MAGA is dumbass hate. There ain't no way you're going to justify none of that bullshit you talking about, dog. Like I said, my shit comes from a place of education, of knowledge, of wisdom. And I hate with a purpose. I hate MAGA because MAGA is a foundation for dumbasses, ignoramuses, and goofies who love to live vicariously through Donald Trump's suffering of others. What he does to other people. You didn't read the thumbnail before you came in here, did you, Creed? Trump supporters measure success by the amount of pain they can cause other people they hate. And you're right alongside of them. You said you weren't a Republican or a Democrat, but you sound mighty Republicanish to me. Like I said, I don't care about shit you say. I care about your actions. Your actions tell me everything I need to know about who you are and what you stand for. Now, if you, as a black man in America that was built on racism, that was built on slavery, that was built on the backs of our ancestors, if you, as a black man, can tell me to my face that you are cool with the decision of joining a whole Ku Klux Klan rally with these fucking white supremacists and racists who are actively trying to delete our history and trying to put us in a position where they can delete our black asses because they want to make America white again. If you ain't caught the message by now, you obviously haven't been paying attention. Make America great again simply means make America white, and it's never been white because this place was built on stolen land, using stolen labor, and stolen ideas, and stolen religion, and stolen everything else. It was built on war, bloodshed, lies. That's what it was built on. Most importantly, it was built on stupidity. I don't think they fear you. Sure you don't. Cool story, bro. But you don't see the numerous amounts of comments that I get in my fucking chats. You don't see the emails that I get either. But I do. They're scared of me. Why should they be afraid of me? I don't know. Because ignorance tells them to be scared of me. I don't know, because idiots like Charlie Cuck goes out and says black people are 13% of the population and commit 52% of the violent crimes in America, which is a fucking lie. But he tells people like you, and you believe him. So these people built a fear of us based on their own actions, because they're mean-spirited, because they have violence on their mind all the fucking time. Yep. Tissues, I literally just played him a video explaining the difference between prejudice and racism. And he still ain't get it. You can't make these people see truth. You can't. And it's not my job to. My job is to just tell the truth. That is it. I'm a proprietor of truth. Period. The end. Yep, Detroit, there's another one. They got their wealth through theft, lying, and killing people. There's no way in the world. Nothing. There's nothing. No way in the world you can tell me. My job is not to change nobody's fucking mind. That's not why I'm here. That's not why I'm talking politics. I'm talking politics because a whole bunch of y'all are misinformed and you making decisions based on lies. And your decisions affect everybody around you. Look at the shit we got now. Look at what we got now. I hate MAGA and anything associated with it. So yeah, if you're associated with MAGA, yes, I'm talking to you. I don't mince my words. I'm not going to change my mind either. Because you fuckers earned that shit. You earned that shit. You earned it. You earned it. Your actions gave that to you. Then I see black people in MAGA selling out, soft shoeing and tap dancing, looking like plumb fools. Looking like fucking sellouts. Looking like they proud to be Sambos. They proud to be sellouts. They proud to be coons. They proud to be used like a fucking dirty ass tissue. They proud of it. They're cool by it. They cool with it. They're alright being used like a piece of shit. Look at Mark Burns. I know him personally. He was on the stage at the RNC, shucking and jiving, and took the whole act home with him. And now he thought in his head that he was a superstar. And he got humbled real fucking quick. I played for Mark Burns' church. That's how I know him. And boy, do I have some stories. You're going to follow that false prophet into the pits of hell. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not democratic. I'm just a person with common sense and knows how to use common sense. See, your whole political identity is tied to your personal life. Mine ain't. My political identity is tied to every decision that I make because they affect my decisions. That's the difference between me and you, Creed. Republicans ain't never benefited black folks, ever. Even when they were Dixiecrats. Never have. Never will. You don't even know the whole reason how MAGA became popular anyway. You don't even know the history of it, do you? You don't even know how Trump became successful, do you? Nope, you sure don't. I'll tell you the history why, Creed. The history of MAGA. MAGA got its start because of a black man being in the office of president. That's why. And the Republicans stoked the racial fucking fears of fragile white people all over this country who were once in hiding, ashamed to be fucking racist. Then around the second year of Barack Obama's presidency, they seen Barack Obama running around saving the country like he's Superman. And these racists could not stand it because they thought this black man was going to be ghetto, ratchet, have all these baby mamas. They thought this black man was going to have limited vernacular and can't talk real, skibby-doo-doo-doo. Yes, sir. That's what they thought. But Barack Obama and Michelle Obama shattered every negative stereotype that racist white people all over America. They shattered every stereotype they could. And they did a phenomenal job. Raised two girls at the same time while these racist motherfuckers were calling their babies monkeys. Yeah. Then came the Tea Party, which was a result of stoking racial animosity. And because they found out from the Census Bureau by 2044 that this country would be a majority minority country. And they couldn't live with losing power. So they re-energized the racism that built America. And here lies what we have right now. MAGA. Right here, live in the flesh, with the heart of the Confederacy beating loud in the middle of its chest. That's what this is. And you hitched your wagon to the Confederacy. And you hitched your wagon to the daughters of Confederacy, who lied to you yet again. And the white shirt, or the white league, and the red shirts, which you probably don't even know about because you ain't done enough research, even though you have a supercomputer in the middle of your hand where you're commenting on my video right now. You ain't even took 5 seconds to even look that up. I ain't got no reason to shoot you. I'm just telling you, you're a plumb fool. And you don't care that you're a fool. That should be a problem for you, not me. That's a personal decision. I'm not dumb enough to make that dumbass decision, brother. Not me. I can't. I couldn't live with myself knowing I align myself with Trump and MAGA. Okay. Okay. See, y'all can't answer questions directly. Every question you ask me, I answered it. What my reasons behind my question? Right, Piff. Like I said, there ain't no helping them people. They're not. They don't want to be educated. They're in a cult. And y'all see why. That's the only reason why I'm letting this dude make it. I want y'all to see for yourselves exactly what I've been talking about. You'll see it in real life, in real time. Right here in my chat. This dude ain't gonna learn shit from me at all. Nor do I want him to. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not here for him. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for every last one of y'all. Because y'all want to learn. And y'all want to know historical context and where to find it. And I'm here to give it to you. Because I want you to find it. Because I don't gatekeep information. I want you to find the sources and methods that I use to find what I got. See, Creed, you're not going to answer my question, so I'm not discussing shit else with you. You're just here to troll. And that's obvious by now. Because you have nothing of substance to talk to me about. You're intellectually lazy. You know how they say, the old saying goes, ignorance is bliss. You know why ignorance is bliss? Because it requires no thought. And I'm an analytical thinker. And I'm thinking all the fucking time. I feel more spiritually connected to the devil. That's basically what you're telling me. You're spiritually connected to Lucifer. Good job. Good job. You just told the whole chat that you just spiritually align with the devil himself. Cool. Cool story, bro. Explain that to God then. You ain't got to explain that to me. I really don't care. Again?
Don't say again like we ain't even gonna
You're spiritually connected to your God, King Trump. Because Trump ain't connected nowhere near to God at all. There's nothing godly about you or your people. There's nothing God. That's funny to me. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Like, you're spiritually connected to the devil himself. And you don't care. You really don't care. Hey, cool. So basically, you just told me you're okay with healthcare being stripped away from 17 million people, food being stolen away from kids, free lunches stolen away from kids, women not having autonomy over their bodies, not being able to take care of their bodies, none of that. You don't care about none of that whatsoever. That is exactly what you told me, without even having to say it, because you support the party that believes in that. You see what I did there? I confounded your actions to make an educated statement about how I think of you, and it's not from a place of hatred. It's from a place of observation. So that's the difference between me and you, because I'm able to see through the bullshit and all that mumbo jumbo you talking about being spiritually connected when these people are spiritually defunct. There's nothing spiritual about MAGA at all. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing smart about it. That's why they're trying to break down the Department of Education and rob and rip education from babies. They don't want real history talk. That's why they're afraid of it. Cool. Like I said, ignorance is bliss because it requires no thought. And that's why you're right there in MAGA world looking like a Sambo. Leo says the whole problem with any story is the truth. Truth doesn't need a story to be told. A lie has to be told. Truth live in proof, and you can see the truth. Lies depend on the storytelling, no facts, twisting words, or bending narratives. See, Creed, you're trying to make it dumb down to the level of MAGA, which y'all's fucking bar is so low that you seen hell when you duck down. Like, yep, Nathan Peters, it does. What happened?
No.
Hmm? What is that?
Send it to you.
What is it?
Nobel Peace Prize.
Trump wants a Nobel Peace Prize.
No.
Oh, Benjamin Yettin, fuck you.
They better not.
I don't believe we live in a real place, y'all. Renee, tell him again. Tell him again. One more time. That sounds good too. Now I done got hungry all over again. Shelton done cooked some barbecue beef ribs and some barbecue baked beans and seasoned with jerk seasoning. Shelton sound like he can cook. I don't know. I guarantee you them ribs dry. Hey, Jesse, I think you misinterpreting what Leo's saying. I think you misinterpreting what he's saying. Well, Creed, you made your personal decisions everybody business. Because if you align yourself with MAGA, you align yourself with evil. Period. But you live in a world of delusion, sir. And your wagon ain't hitched too tight. And your elevator don't go up to the top floor. That is a special kind of mental illness to allow yourself to align yourself to such hatred. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. Trill Will could not do it. Nope. I couldn't do it. Question of the day. President Trump's Justice Department and FBI have concluded they have no evidence that Jeffrey Epstein blackmailed powerful figures, kept a client list, or was murdered, according to a memo detailing the findings obtained by Axios. Then here's the question of the day. Why did Epstein kill himself if he was an innocent man with $577 million, 0 clients, and no evidence against him? Why is Ghislaine Maxwell in prison for 20 years for sex trafficking kids with him? You don't go from it's on my desk to it doesn't exist unless someone powerful is on that list. Spoiler, it's not Biden or Hillary or Kamala Harris. Let me run those questions back by y'all because I don't think somebody back in the back heard my question. Why did Jeffrey Epstein kill himself if he was an innocent man with $577 million, 0 clients, and no evidence against him? Why is Ghislaine Maxwell in prison for 20 years for sex trafficking kids with Jeffrey Epstein? The only connection that Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein had is they sex trafficked kids together to Epstein Island. Kondo, my brother, what's up, Brody? How you feeling, big dog? How's everything going over there? I gotta call you too. I've been trying to let you get right, but I have been lifting you in my prayers, my boy. Yep, Detroit. Exactly. These people cannot answer questions for shit, but they keep getting lied to by the same people. But still, again, hold on, I want to hear this.
Disease-ridden ancestors dragged over 30 deadly diseases to this continent, which killed off more than 80% of the indigenous population because they were walking biohazards who did not bathe. These are people who literally threw their feces and urine outside of their windows and watched it fester in the streets until it rained and turned their towns into diarrhea soup. Meanwhile, indigenous people in the 1500s had public sanitation, organized waste removal, clean streets they swept and washed daily, and people who bathed daily, sometimes twice. We literally had to teach these plague-carrying invaders how to wash their asses. And then Mr. Trump University says we lived in tents. Tents? Our cities had towering architecture and stone temples that dwarfed anything in Europe during that time, in the Americas and in Africa. And since you mentioned Africa, Africans were master architects who gave the world mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and engineering. Europe produced the colonizers who stole it all. Europe gave the world genocide, colonization, and syphilis. And some of y'all today still don't bathe.
Damn!
When the descendants of defective sibling DNA start calling indigenous people uncivilized, it's projection. Because in the 1500s, their lice-infested, disease-ridden ancestors dragged over 30 deadly diseases to this continent, which killed off more than 80% of the indigenous population because they were walking biohazards who did not bathe. These are people who literally threw their feces and urine outside of their windows and watched it fester in the streets until it rained.
Oh, y'all gonna listen to this
towns
again.
Into diarrhea soup. Meanwhile, indigenous people in the 1500s had public sanitation, organized waste removal, clean streets they swept and washed daily, and people who bathed daily, sometimes twice. We literally had to teach these plague-carrying invaders how to wash their asses. And then Mr. Trump University says we lived in tents. Tents? Our cities had towering architecture and stone temples that dwarfed anything in Europe during that time, in the Americas and in Africa. And since you mentioned Africa, Africans were master architects who gave the world mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and engineering. Europe produced the colonizers who stole it all. Europe gave the world genocide, colonization, and syphilis. And some of y'all today still don't bathe.
Whoops. Sorry. My bad. Walking biohazards. I gotta steal that one. I definitely gotta steal that one. That one gotta get stolen by me. Walking biohazards. I gotta get that one. Soda rods. If you may be asking yourself, what are soda rods? It's Doritos spelled backwards. There's only one person on this planet that says it calls Doritos soda rods, and it's my boy Coop, which is my dog, by the way. Follow him on Instagram, SC Cooper, COOPA, COOPZ, my kneesy. I just love seeing videos of these doggone races. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this too, because this is cool.
Army like they were supposed to. Since America didn't see fit to punish those Confederate generals and soldiers like traitors like they should have, they gave space for certain groups to feel like they had a valid space within American society.
Pop quiz. How long was Reconstruction? For a refresher, Reconstruction was the period that followed the Civil War that was supposed to see real change enacted in America. The slaves would be freed, freedoms would be given, and all would be good. You got your answer? Reconstruction was 12 years, 1865 to 1877. Like he said in that video, the Confederates and the traitors to this country were never truly punished.
Nope.
Abraham Lincoln gets his wig split, and we immediately get one of the most racist presidents to ever hold office.
Yep.
Andrew Johnson.
Yep.
He looks at the former Confederate states and former slave owners and says, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I mean, they're not bothering nobody. The KKK almost immediately forms. Ulysses S. Grant gets in office, tries to do as much damage control as he can, but by 1876, it was too late.
Yep.
And we get possibly the most corrupt presidential election in our country's history. The Compromise of 1877.
Rutherford
The presidential
B. Hayes.
office was given to Rutherford B. Hayes in exchange for all federal troops being withdrawn from the South and Reconstruction effectively ending. 400 years of slavery, 12 years of Reconstruction. The United States never paid for its sins, and that's why we are where we are right now.
None of this would be happening if they...
Well, I'm gonna send that to you, babe. Not yet.
So you've done a deep dive in this. Is there a list or is there no list? Because we're hearing both from the same office.
First of all, I just want to say that Pam Bondi, the U.S. Attorney General, has zero credibility on this case because she says there's a list, there's not a list. Okay, anyone who's been covering this case for a substantial period of time knows there's no list. But the evidence they have is much darker, more complex, and damning. I mean, they have videos, they have footage, they have pictures of Johns with girls. Now, the question is, are all the girls underage. And that's when it gets tricky and more complicated. The FBI has evidence. And the fact that they're saying that there are no uncharged third parties, to me, suggests that they're gun shy. And I was told just weeks ago from a senior law enforcement source that they were using that evidence to build cases against the Johns. But I do think that they might not be willing to because they know that these are the most powerful men in the world.
Elon Musk himself is saying that he's not buying this, and he, of course, was one of the people who raised the Epstein list in reference to President Trump, which he then took back. So, which way should folks be leaning here? Is Elon Musk correct, or do you buy what the government is now saying?
Elon Musk is obviously stoking the flames right now. He's antagonizing a political weapon that's been used by powerful men. He said that President Trump is in the files. That's right. President Trump is in the files. Everyone can go right now to the FBI website and go to the Epstein vault. There are thousands and thousands of pages. So many of those pages are redacted. And that's what we want to see, what's beyond those redactions. But President Trump is in the files in the sense that he is on the flight logs. He's in the little black book. Now, just because you're in the files doesn't mean that you necessarily...
Let me stop your ass there from lying. And this is why I don't listen to TMZ. Lying. Bitch, you lying. Katie Johnson. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, ta. Yeah, see, I'm gonna show y'all. Benny Loco, you knew where I was going, didn't you? Benny Loco seen me pull the car over and say, hold on, we finna spin the block real quick. Cause yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam. My bad, that's the wrong one. That's the other one. Whose name is in the defendant's column? Oh, y'all can't see it? Oh. No, I gotta make it bigger so y'all can see. I gotta make it bigger so y'all can see. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna leave that right there. Right there. Right there. See, it sounded cute with a bunch of words saying nothing on TMZ. But unfortunately for them, Trill Will deals in facts. Huh? See, Benny Loco said she has that case taped to her back window. Okay? Would I say it again? Do I give a fuck what Cash Patel, Pam Bundy, Donald Trump, Caroline Leavitt, any one of these dumbasses that represent the Trump administration? You think I give a fuck what any of them bastards say when I can look at stone cold evidence right here in front of my face? I can look and see case file 1-16CV07673. filed September 30th, 2016. Again, Trill Will uses facts. Y'all still believe Trump ain't in the Epstein files? Ain't it funny that after Elon Musk mentioned Donald Trump being in the Epstein files, it disappeared suddenly? Hell yeah, Benny Loco, I take this personal with you. Mm-hmm. Shit's personal. Because y'all keep lying to our faces. Trying to pretend like what we don't see is what we don't see. Read. I'm going to let y'all read since y'all believe lies so much. Read it. During this period, plaintiff was a minor of age 13 and was legally incapable under New York law of consenting to sexual intercourse and the other sexual contacts detailed herein. New York Penal Code L130.053 alpha. Yep, Detroit. He used Jeffrey Epstein's plane last year. Now, do y'all see why I don't listen to mainstream media? Now, do y'all see? Because these motherfuckers think we're stupid. Yep, Trump said Jeff was a great guy. Sure did. Like, mind you, what y'all gonna make me do is go pull all these fucking videos. Y'all gonna make me pull all these fucking videos of Donald Trump lying. Y'all gonna make me pull all these goddamn videos on y'all real weak asses and show that y'all out here lying to the peoples. Cause you out here lying. Mm-hmm. Cause y'all full of shit. And if you think for 2 seconds, My God, today. Yep, they don't want to uphold the system though, Piff. That's the reason why it's corrupt. If you uphold a system that's corrupt, don't that make you corrupt by default? See, the one thing I do know is I listen to when black women talk. And when black women say, hey, look, player, I don't care what differences we got. Y'all need to vote against this motherfucker that's coming to the office. Because this time, it ain't going to be nothing like the first time. And I listened. I said, you're damn straight it ain't. I can see by the intent. I can tell by the fucking, the riot that they staged at the Capitol. The Klan rally they had in Madison Square Garden. I can tell. I know one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Donald Trump didn't win this election on his own. I know that for a damn fact. He did not win this election on his own merit. He did not. He cheated. You ain't gonna tell me this motherfucker won every fucking swing state. You gonna tell me that with a straight face? As deeply unpopular as Trump is, he won every swing state. Sure. And I got a bridge in my backyard to sell you. Yeah, you get beat up by some punks.
Ooh, shit. Hey. Ooh, shit. Bro.
Fucking faggot ass. That's why.
Ooh, shit. Hey.
Ooh. I would show that, but I'll get banned for showing that. Hey, you know what that sound like? You know what that sound like though, Benny Loco? That sounds like that doctor that sexually assaulted Simone Biles and a whole bunch of other college students, Olympians. Yeah. I don't care what nobody says. Donald Trump didn't win none of those all those swing states. He didn't win it. Dang, Detroit. They believe it too. DS3, what's up, fam? That's crazy work, dog. Just that is crazy. That's some crazy work. Nope, Teresa, that too. Kitty C, what's up with it? Trump didn't win that. I don't care what nobody say. There is no realm of reality where that happens. Just like I don't believe there's no Epstein list. Yeah, right. It's gone. I already know what you were looking for. That's gone. I took care of that before I got on here. Gone. Crypto, what's up, man? Just like I don't believe what Pam Bundy's saying. None of these people got any credibility with me at all. Zero. Who is that, I wonder? Could that be the lady that's doing 20 years right now for sex trafficking? Could that be? Tell me that ain't. Sir again. Trump and Melania, right there in the corner. So tell me again. Tell me again. See, Trill Will deals in facts. Facts. Inconceivable facts. Something you can't manipulate, something you can't run from. I deal in fact. And the facts say Donald Trump is full of shit. That's what these facts say. Facts say he's full of shit. Full of caca. Full of it. Full of it. They're gonna find it. They're gonna find it, Piff. They're gonna find it. They're gonna find it. They're gonna find it. Y'all wanna know irony though? Mexico sent its people to help find those bodies that Trump and Elon Musk caused, while still simultaneously at the same damn time being called rapists, terrorists, escaping from insane asylums, and all kinds of other stupid shit. See, the Mexican president, she has a soul. That's a difference. That's real leadership. President Zelensky, that's real leadership. Oh, just to give y'all some more context and the reason why I hate MAGA and everything. Leviticus 19th chapter, 33rd and 34th verse. Do not mistreat foreigners living in your country, but treat them just as you treat your own citizens. Love foreigners as you love yourselves, because you were foreigners one time in Egypt, and I am the Lord your God. Again, for the MAGAs in the back. Do not mistreat foreigners living in your country, but treat them just as you treat your own citizens. Love foreigners as you love yourselves, because you were foreigners one time in Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Well, I know MAGA loves to pick and choose which part of the Bible they listen to, but yeah. Something else that shows you the corruptness of this raggedy ass administration. ProPublica investigation finds that Kristi Noem secretly took a cut of political donations. A new investigation reveals Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem secretly took a personal cut of $80,000 in political donations made to her dark money group, American Resolve Policy Fund, and failed to disclose it before joining the Trump administration, which could be illegal. ProPublica reports that in 2023, while Noem was governor of South Dakota, the group routed funds to a personal company of Noem's that had recently been established in Delaware. The company's name is Ashwood Strategies. The news adds to mounting allegations of corruption in the Trump cabinet. In March, while Noem toured El Salvador's mega prison, CICOT, she was infamously photographed wearing a gold Rolex Cosmograph Daytona, which costs around $50,000. Nope, Pip, they don't. Taking back our flag by Mr. Cheetos. I just been seeing like scenes from the flooding in Texas, And as much as it breaks my heart, it also enrages me that people are still supporting Trump. It enrages me. I'm normally on Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays, and I may squeeze another day in there if it's something I have to talk about. Then I just randomly pop on. Kitty, I don't know. I honestly don't know, because Trump supporters are in a cult. I'm gonna ask y'all a real question. Y'all realize that the lowest level crimes committed by the poorest people receive the heaviest policing, right? And the wealthiest, most powerful people who are committing crimes against humanity aren't police heavy at all because they own the police. Man, call your son, Piff. Call him. No FEMA, no help, no nothing. The moment you realize that, then you realize the whole purpose of me doing what I'm doing.
And she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will tell.
You're going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?
Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that. Although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know? I'll go backstage before a show. Yes. And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
like
everything is good.
Yeah,
the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.
Again, tell me where Trump ain't on the Epstein list. Nah, it's not Fruity Loops. It's GarageBand. Yep, this shit goes back to the early 90s. This man literally looked and said, my daughter has a nice figure. I have 3 daughters. I've never in a billion years said that about my daughters. Nor will I ever say some shit like that about my daughters. Because that's stupid. And it's weird. You would tell your daughter. Okay. Oh, listen to this. Hold on. I got more. Hold on.
Files that may be concerning to him.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah. I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would. I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there.
A lot of phony stuff in there. You can put anything in a file, say anything about anybody. By the way, just for the record, asking a 17-year-old masseuse if she's planning on staying in the United States, that's a legitimate question. And the rest of the video is AI. If there's a video. when the head of the FBI, Kash Patel, found out Elon accused Trump of being on the Epstein list live while podcasting.
Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, or does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump Elon thing. That's way outside my lane.
What are they doing?
I know my lane, and that ain't it.
Not your lane? Aren't you literally in charge of the Epstein files? I know my lane. I'm just a guy in charge of law enforcement domestically. Conspiracies, crimes, cover-ups, Home Depot parking, overcrowding. Yeah.
Again. All you have to do is look. MAGA thought this guy was going to release the Epstein files. That's Ghislaine Maxwell. Oops. Did I do it again? I did it again, didn't I? Shit, those pesky damn facts. They just keep coming. I don't know where they come from, but these facts are everywhere. Facts just find me. You don't have to look hard. That's the wild part. You don't have to look hard at all. And you'll find exactly what you're looking for. You'll find exactly what you're looking for.
The DOJ may...
Hold on. Once again, February 21st. February 21st.
Be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
Lying bitch. Tell me again how Trill Will can sit up here in sound mind and body and call Donald Trump, Pam Bundy, Kash Patel, and Don Bongino all fucking liars. I don't know because I have receipts to prove you're fucking liars. Jon Stewart has receipts. John Oliver has receipts. Every one of us have receipts. It's not hard to find. All you have to do is you can scroll TikTok. You can scroll. You can scroll TikTok. You can scroll Facebook, Instagram. This is why I hate Governor Hot Wheels. Greg Abbott, who is opposed to sending FEMA aid to California, is now requesting for FEMA aid to be sent to Texas. This is the Trump Republican Party. More for me, less for thee. Just like that lady who had an ectopic pregnancy that went down to Florida and asked Ron DeSantis for an abortion, and he gave it to her. But then she turned around and blamed Democrats. These people are fucking mentally ill. They are. They're mentally ill. These people are mentally ill. They're mentally ill. Yep. Sure are. They are mentally ill. These people are mentally fucking ill. And that's that. Damn. You see that? Somebody got kicked in their face. I'm going to keep telling y'all and keep telling y'all, the more and more Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and all of them the more and more these people talk, the more and more they make themselves sound like they full of shit. Man, we need to get one of these. This is what we need to get. Then we can do that for sit out in the yard in fall time when it gets cool outside. The more and more I keep thinking about it, the more and more shit keeps making more sense. Now this dick weasel is concerned about losing control of Congress. Yeah, y'all gonna lose. You're gonna lose more than control of Congress, though, dickhead. Y'all are never gonna be in power for the next 50, 60 years, homie. As long as there's social media and the ability for people to see what the fuck y'all did, y'all won't be in power for a while, Holmes. Unless y'all severely cheat. MAGA Mike, this fucking hypocrite here, yeah. Y'all gonna get lit the fuck up. You know what? So much so that people are gonna overlook the fact that Democrats are fucking jellyback fucking nerds who don't want to fight dirty. Yep, Detroit. I seen that too. Everything around this damn big beautiful scam is a scam. Everything around it. This makes sense. I Smoke Elon Trump says, if I was president and the whole world was calling me a pedophile, I would release every single page of the Epstein files to prove I wasn't there, unless I was there. There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. If I were president and all y'all were calling me a PDF file, I would release every video, text message, plain log, file, Polaroid, everything. There would be no stone uncovered to clear my name. The only time somebody's really defensive of something was when they're not guilty, or if they're guilty of something. That's the only time you see somebody really book. If they're guilty of something, they book. If they're trying to cover up being guilty, they book or deny. Ed Banks, what's up, Governor? If I were president and the whole world was calling me a PDF file, don't y'all think I would? If I got the power and I have unscrupulous power to do whatever I want, I'm releasing every fucking page, phone log, plane log, pictures, videos, text messages, payment receipts, everything. I'm releasing the whole 9 to clear my name. Oh, y'all gonna see my name ain't in that shit. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm a lot of things, but a pedo ain't one. Y'all know he guilty. You know he guilty. Every one of us know, at least. No tax on tips, only if you make $25,000 a year and you itemize your deduction, losing the standard deduction of $15,000. You've been conned. And you have. Because if you make $25,000, you're no way going to come up to 15 grand, Holmes. You're not. Maybe 2 or 3. $33 Senate seats and 435 seats in the House of Representatives are up for re-election in 2026. Just so y'all know, all 435 seats in the House of Representatives and 33 of the seats in the Senate are up for re-election. And a quick Google search, who is all up for re-election? Okay. Ballotpedia. Ooh. I'm looking, y'all. I am looking. 435 seats are up in the House, and 33 seats are up in the Senate. Yep. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a feeling a lot of Republican seats are going to get flipped. A lot of them. A lot of them. are going to get flipped. You wait. What's up with it, John? A lot of Republican seats are going to get flipped. Wait, y'all just wait. Don't worry. Don't you worry. It may seem like it may be bleak right now, but just think about it. These policies that Republicans have enacted on the American people haven't came to pass yet. They don't enact until 2025. I don't know why Democrats ain't out here. I don't know why the hell they ain't out here. I don't know why they ain't out here doing their campaigns now. I don't know why. Oh, sweet mother of God. Y'all, I get caught up in reading stupid shit sometimes. That's funny. That is funny. That's funny. Two young, brave Mexican women are heroines in Texas. 19-year-olds Silvana Garza Valdez and Maria Paula Zarate rescued 20 girls from their campgrounds at the Guadalupe River when it flooded. Why isn't the media talking about it? Because the media wants the Mexicans to be known for being criminals and violent and all this stuff. You don't have to look far. You don't. You don't have to look far. Drake's abs. Them fake abs. And he got a body like a bus driver, dog. Oh, my God. These people really are sitting here blaming the National Weather Service because of the cuts Donald Trump and Elon Musk made. Eric Swalwell said something pretty smart. He said, no one who has walked the earth is more litigious than Donald Trump. If Trump is not in the Epstein files, he would have already sued Elon Musk for defamation, saying he is in the files. The absence of Trump's legal action speaks volumes. Because this is the same Donald Trump that sued CBS, sued all kinds of, man. Don't y'all get it now? Do y'all get it? Do y'all get it now? Oh, y'all want to know something I left out? I left out the fact that MAGA supports concentration camps. I left that out. I can't believe I forgot about that. Again, I don't support nothing MAGA has or MAGA is. I don't. I do not. See, again, if you're MAGA, you support this. While over 90 people died, Trump was eating ice cream, playing golf. While 90 people died, Trump played golf. Anyways, it's time for me to get off here. It's 11:30. I didn't even realize that. I've been on here too long. But anyways, shout out to everybody that smashed the like button. Everybody who donated to the channel, salute to y'all. Thank y'all. And thank you everybody for sharing their ideas. But I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. So, you guys have yourselves a good night. And again, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and MAGA and the Trump administration are all the reasons why those 90 lives perished in Texas. I don't care what y'all say. And Trump didn't win this election, he stole it. Y'all have yourselves a good night. All right? Shout out to the mighty LDBC.